Hello everyone, welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because in today's video we continue our Christmas decorating series. In this case, I'm going to show you how you can decorate the perfect candy cane theme or peppermint candy theme for your Christmas this year. I'm going to give you step by step and I really think you guys are going to enjoy this one. Now this is number one of two videos. In our next video, we're going to show you how to decorate the rest of the house. We're going to do the mantle, we're going to do a lantern, a swag for the door, and some other things that I want you to come back and check out on our next video. So if you are ready, don't forget to like this video and share with a friend because that really helps out the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing because you will not want to miss what's coming up down the pipeline for the Christmas decorating season 2021. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. All right, everyone, we're gonna start this video by decorating this Christmas tree on a candy cane theme, hence my shirt. And I just want to say that this video is delayed because I went ahead and ordered this shirt on Amazon, and Prime delivery is supposed to take one day. Well, it took forever, so I wanted to wear this shirt while I decorated this video because you guys will see why at the end of this Christmas tree. So the first thing I want to mention is that I have all of my tools at the ready. I have my wire that's already pre-cut about 10 inches, and then also I want to tell you that I have my scissors right here, and I have all of my ribbons. We're going to be using this beautiful ribbon from Shinoda Design Center, and all of the ribbons are from Shinoda Design Center. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it on the floor. So I have this 4-inch gorgeous red ribbon that we're gonna use first. Then I'm gonna use this candy cane. I'm gonna use this other candy cane that looks like my shirt, and then we're gonna apply a third candy cane. And so this is going to be the peppermint or candy cane theme. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this on the floor. What I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail this guy. Actually, I'm gonna just do like a slant cut because it's going to go towards the top. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and give it a few inches so it has something flying out. Then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and do a 2-loop bow. Remember, this is going to be our topper, but there's going to be other elements on our topper. Don't forget to always give it a twist right here and grab one of your wires. I'm going to go ahead and just really tightly twist, and then with this wire right here I'm going to attach to my top and just give it a twist on the top right here and give it a little fluff. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and give it a big loop like this. Remember, we're looking for bigger loops so the ribbon really shows, and just using the bristles right here you want to go ahead and give it a scoop like this, and you want to go ahead and do it one more time right here, and try to go as far into the tree because look, that's what it gives that loop shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach just using bristles and basically just crossing them right here. How gorgeous is this ribbon? It just looks like the red slippers, the red ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and do another one, another small one, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it just as tight, and then you fluff it so that way you have a double loop right here, and then you want to do another big one, and we're gonna go all the way to the bottom with this one right here. We want bigger loops because we don't want to go ahead and lose our ribbons when you add all of the rest of the items to the tree. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab, this is my top again, so I'm gonna cut into a slant, just going up. Then what I'm gonna do is give it a few inches, and I already did a 2-loop, so I'm gonna go ahead and do, well, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do another 2-loop so the bow is bigger on the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 like this, grab my wire and twist. Remember to twist really tightly. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cross to this side, and I'm going to attach this over here to the top in the exact same spot, and just swirl that wire up there. And we're gonna fluff all of this at the end. Remember, there's gonna be more ribbons coming down. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and give it a bigger loop right here and go all the way as far as you can into the tree. Now, if you guys have not seen the last video, which was the snowman theme, it was so cute. I had so many compliments on that theme, and every week we're gonna be doing a different theme, so that way you guys know that every week is going to be something different. All right, so I'm gonna do another little one right here in the exact same spot, and then we fluff, so that way there is a double loop right here. And then you wanna go ahead and add a third one right here. How gorgeous is this ribbon, you guys? I mean, I wish that you could see it in person. This is so beautiful. And remember, when I get to the bottom of my tree, I always like to give it a longer tail so it hangs down like this. All right, so now I have two. So I'm gonna do one right here in the middle to come down. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dovetail right here. And because it's going to be in the middle, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna do a one loop. So basically just one loop like this. And this is gonna have so many beautiful ornaments and pics that I cannot wait for you to see. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our wire, pull really tight, remember? And then what we're going to do is we're gonna add it right here in the middle. So go all the way in as far as you can, and then grab your wire and swirl it around one of these branches right here. And then you just let this loop hang out. And we're gonna do a medium-sized loop just right here in the middle. Remember to go in as far as you can. And I really hope that you guys are learning some tricks into how to decorate your beautiful Christmas tree this season, because I want everybody to have a gorgeous tree. All right, so I'm gonna do another longer loop right here. I'm just gonna dovetail. Then I'm gonna let it hang down like this. That is such a gorgeous ribbon. I love it. All right, so then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna bring this other peppermint ribbon that also came from Shinoda. Remember, all of the ribbons come from Shinoda. And if you wanna go ahead and give them a call, if there's something that you are interested, just let them know that you saw it at Ramon at Home, and they'll let you use the code they had for my channel. They'll be able to ship it to you. So basically what I'm gonna do is now I dovetail one right here. So I'm going to do maybe, let's see, we already have a bigger bow on the top, but there's gonna be some candies on the top. So I'm gonna do a two loop. And this is printed with glitter, so we wanna make sure that that glitter shows, so that's why you have to twist it around, all right? Make sure that all of that glitters forward, so that way we can do our loops. And I'm gonna incorporate this guy right here. I'm gonna open these two, and then I'm going to, gosh, I wish I was a little taller, to go ahead and swirl this around here. And just make sure that you grab all of your bows. And look how this is looking like a bow now. And that's what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna give it a big loop. Then I'm gonna go all the way in, cross those like that, and then I'm gonna do another, but make sure that all of that glitter is showing. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one immediately. And what I wanna do is I wanna cross to one side. And look how you have to be rough with it first, and then you can always go back and just do its thing, fluff it a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in between these two rows right here. So I'm gonna go over to this side, and I'm going to go ahead and put one right here. And I'm going to do another one right here. How beautiful is this ribbon? Oh my God, I cannot wait for you guys to see the end result. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here. Remember to leave a little tail so it hangs down like that. How pretty is this? So then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dovetail right here. Thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this video. Remember, if you are enjoying the video, be sure to give that little thumbs up, because it really helps this video get out and more people to see it. So I really would appreciate it if you guys just give this video a thumbs up right now. It's free, why not, right? All right, so I'm gonna do a two loop, and then I'm going to grab my wire, I'm gonna swirl around, and then I'm gonna put one right here when I have only one. So now I'm gonna do a three loop bow, and look how gorgeous that is. It just adds a bow, a bigger bow to that area. And then instead of going down that way, of course, I am going to flip it around to get all that glitter, and then I'm going to go this way. So I'm gonna do another big loop right here. So basically we're just filling in all of those spots that you don't have ribbon in. And you're basically doing bow right here, bow right here, bow right here. And then I'm going to do another cute little swoop right here. I'm gonna grab my scissors. You know, I need me like a tool belt where I can put all my tools. Like that. Let's see, I'm gonna do one right here to kind of fill in and go down. So you guys kind of get the idea. I'm gonna finish the ribbon, this type of ribbon, and I'll be right back with you, so stay tuned. Well, let me just tell you, decorating a Christmas tree, it is one of my favorite things to do this Christmas season, and I cannot wait to show you guys what's next and all the Christmas trees that are coming down the pipeline to inspire you to create something beautiful. But right now, I just want to take a second to invite you to come and join me on my Instagram for daily Insta stories, behind the scenes, and all of the things that you don't get to see, like shopping, trips, and all those things. The Instagram link is going to be down in the description box below. All right, let's get back to the video. Okay, so I have finished with the first two ribbons, and what I'm going to do now to add some texture, I'm gonna bring a 1.5 inch ribbon, and what I'm going to do, because it's so small, you can adapt till a 1.5. What I'm going to do is I'm just basically gonna give it a little tail like this, and then what I want to do is just make bigger bows. So I'm going to do maybe a 3-loop bow, and then I'm gonna grab a wire and I'm gonna attach all of this together. And so basically I just want to put some cute little bows in between the ones that we have on the tree, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So right here we have a 2 bow. So now I just want to go ahead and add this cute little bow, and this is more like an ornament than bow laying. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and give it the same loop right here, and see how it just adds a little bit more texture, because now you have a wider and medium and now a really thin ribbon. And with this one, you don't need really a lot. So you basically just cut on an angle. You wanna leave your tails. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing up on the top. So I'm gonna do a 3 so it looks fuller. And this ribbon is so pretty. It almost feels like paper, but it's made out of some sort of silk. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach all the way to the top. And see how it's a 3-loop bow with a little tail. So now I'm gonna open right here, and I'm gonna bring this guy up to the top, and you fluff it. And so now you have this ribbon. What you wanna do is you wanna go ahead and give it some loops like this. And actually I'm gonna go this way. So I'm gonna cross the ribbon because I don't wanna have a lot of it. So you just go ahead and do that, and make sure you weave them through like this. And like I said, this is just adding a little bit of texture to your ribbon and a little bit more contrast. I'm gonna grab my scissors, and I think I'm just gonna do one over here, and I will call it even for this because there's still a lot of things that we're going to add. So let me just grab one wire, and then what I'm going to do is do 2. Actually, I'm gonna do a 2. Then you wire this together. There's no reason why this is taking you too long. Decorating your Christmas tree should not take forever. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. So just be sure that you love it and it's done. All right, so now I'm gonna cross over to this side, and I'm going to do some loops like this. And now I'm gonna cut. All right, so I'm gonna finish right here with the ribbons. Oh, that is so beautiful, just with ribbons. You know, you could just stop right here, but because this is Ramon at home, of course, we're not done. So let me get all my picks ready, and I'll be right back. All right, so the next step is going to be to add some of these flocked picks to kind of blend in the white on the ribbon with the green of the tree. And remember, I like to start on the bottom. And what I like to do is I just like to go ahead and kind of give it a twist with the bristle. If you're going to put your tree where you have kids or grandkids. And like I said, I'm gonna start from the bottom, and then I'm gonna move up. So I'm gonna go ahead and find spots, and look how it's like what I like to call the flyaways in a flower arrangement. It really is giving it life. I'm gonna go ahead and put one right here. So that's 5. Let me go ahead and add one right here. And when you insert your pick, make sure that you go ahead and insert like this, so it gives it some fly, so it gives it some texture. And there's going to be another pick that I'm going to add towards the end, and this is just so it starts to protrude out. Have you guys noticed this little star right here? I'll tell you what's doing there in a second. It is part of the design. All right, so let me go to this side. I'm gonna add one right here. So now I'm gonna get my ornaments ready and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of my ornaments right here, and I just wanna show you how you do not need a whole bunch of ornaments to make your Christmas tree look gorgeous. All you need is a few larger ornaments like this one, your wire. And what I'm going to do, now that you have all the ribbon and these picks, you want to strategically start placing these ornaments and just give it a little twist with a wire like this. That's why it's so important to have all of your wires at the ready, so that way your Christmas tree decorating is not taking long, especially if you are out decorating Christmas for clients. You definitely don't want to take forever because, well, even though they charge you by the hour, you probably have like many jobs to do. And I've been to the spot where I've had like literally like 12 trees to decorate in one day. And so you don't want to take a whole bunch of time. And then also your clients are probably looking at you like, well, how long is this gonna take? How much is this gonna cost me? All right, so I'm gonna add this one right here. I'm gonna add all of the red ones, and I just had 4, so I wanna make sure that I mention that they are larger ornaments, so therefore they show more than if you have a whole bunch of little ones just polka dotted. Remember I told you at the beginning of the season that we were gonna do bigger this year? Well, the reason why is because I really want to show you that you need like 4 or 5 ornaments. I'm gonna add this one over on this side to fill in your tree and not, well, spend a lot of money. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some of these white ones that I love. These are from Shinoda Design Center, and they have this iridescence to them. What I want to do now is make sure that I add this ornament somewhere close to where I put the last one, because you wanna have clusters or bundles of ornaments close together so they show more. So I'm gonna show you one more time. So I have this one right here. I'm gonna select yet another one of these larger white ones, and I'm going to go ahead and put it somewhere close to it. I'm gonna open this right here, and so I'm going to attach, look for a bristle, because you have to put on a bristle so it doesn't come crashing down, especially if they are glass ornaments. So basically just like that. So I wanna have all of these ornaments close together. So now I'm gonna move down to a smaller size of that particular ornament, and let me show you real quick. So I'm gonna add this one right here, yet again close to the other one, and see how that's creating a trio of ornaments. 1, 2, 3. It's filling in. All right, let me show you one more time. I'm gonna grab yet another ornament. You grab your little wire, fold up. Let's see, we have 2 right here, so I'm gonna add a third one here to fill in that spot. Just grab your wire, give it a swirl, and see how it's filling in with ornaments. I just absolutely love, 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 love it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one over to this side over here on the top. I don't want to get the top too crowded because there's going to be an element up there. So yeah, what you need to do now is grab all of your ribbons and fluff, and see how that filled in. I feel like I need one more. I'm gonna disappear for a second. They're over here on the bottom. You kind of have to step away from it and look at it dead on to see where you might need an ornament. And I feel like I need one right here because there's a void. So I'm gonna grab this bristle and then just give it one swirl up. And now it filled in. Look how cute this is, you guys. All right, so our next element that I'm going to add is these cute little picks from Hobby Lobby. And what I did to some of them is they come like this, but if you want to really handle them, what you need to do is grab some florist tape and then some skewers and have a longer pick, so that way you can really insert that guy wherever you want it. And look how this peppermint has like a peppermint candy, a little snowball, and some ornaments, and those just really help to fill in those spots. Look at that. I just love them. They're super affordable. I think they're like $1.50, you guys. So you can always do those like right here, look. Just helps to fill in. I'm gonna add one right here with all of these ornaments. So there's like all that magic going on. And I love it. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna add one right here. And these ones you might want to push in a little further. Like here. And I'm gonna add one right here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my last pick, and I'll show you, so stay tuned. Okay, so now that you have all of your ribbons and all of your ornaments in your tree, what you want to do is grab a flyaway pick, and these are from Hobby Lobby. They are also about $2 a piece, and they're kind of short, but look what this is going to do. So I'm gonna grab where the ornaments are, and I'm just gonna put this pick right here, and I'm gonna let it fly out. When you insert a flyaway pick like this, just make sure that you do it sideways, so that way it really sticks out on your tree. So I'm gonna just continue to do this at the random like that. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna swap sides, and that just like brings out some of the white from the ribbon, some of the white from the ornaments, some of the white from the flock of the other pick, and it just ties it all together. And it's gonna tie in with the topper that I'm about to show you how we're gonna do a topper, and I cannot wait for you guys to see, so keep watching. Now I really do love these picks because they look flocked, and they have this really sugary glitter material that I am obsessed with. Well, I'm always obsessed with everything Christmas. If it sparkles, I'm obsessed with. But look how that just changed the look of the tree. And that's why you should never judge a tree when you're going. Just wait till you're done, because you like just one element really changes the look of it. So I'm gonna add one right here, right in the middle. I have a few more. Let's see, where else do I need? I'm gonna put one right here on the bottom, going down. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're so gorgeous. Right, I'm gonna add one right here to the top, and I'm gonna leave a few for the end. Okay, so the next element I'm going to add, which is what's gonna bring this alive, is going to be this. Isn't this just fun, you guys? And look at these ones right here, although I do need to cut. These are supposed to be an ornament, which you could do like let them hang down like that, but I'm gonna cut the little guys off. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm gonna add the large ones first. So I'm gonna start right here on the top, and this is going to be our topper. And I'm gonna let them stick up like this. Let's see, I have a few of them, so I'm gonna make sure that I go all the way from the top, let them fly out like that. So that's two. I'm gonna insert one right here. I'm gonna open my ribbon, and I'm gonna add this right here. You might want to add all of the large ones first. So I have one last large one. I'm gonna add it all the way from the back. I'm gonna go ahead and add this one right here. And then what you wanna do is you wanna go in with the small ones, and you want to fill in so there is texture. Look how fun that is. One, I'm gonna add one right here. Two, oh, there's one right here. Three, and I'm gonna add this one right here. Four. And I forgot to cut the little string, so let me just do that real quick, or the light will catch them, and I just don't like that. How fun is that, you guys? I love it. I think it's so cute. But what really is going to get this tree out of this world is one last trick that I'm about to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, so just when you think you're done, you might want to go ahead and put some of these poinsettias. They are from Hobby Lobby. How gorgeous are these? They're made out of a velvet material. It looks like a Santa coat. So I'm gonna grab a few spots, and look at that. Oh my gosh. That is what really just makes it come alive. And you want to fluff these guys, make sure that they are really pretty fluffed. And look at, let me see, let me put one right here. You might want to look for some spots. They are very prominent. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 petals for $3, you guys. How fun is this? Let me see, I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna add one right here. And I have a few more to go. Oops, I just dropped one. How gorgeous is this? I think I'm just gonna have to leave it. I cannot take this down. I'm gonna add it right here. What do you guys say? Should I leave it up? Leave me a comment down below if this is the theme that I should keep up. Actually, you know what? I should give this to my mom, because we have, I have a nephew, she has a grandkid, and I think that he would really enjoy this, because it's so colorful. I'm gonna add one right here. I'm gonna add this guy over to this side. And like I said, these are from Hobby Lobby, and they're super duper affordable. They were like $3 a piece, and they really just change the look of your tree. As you can see, I'm gonna add this one right here. All right, so my next trick is gonna come in the name of these cute little elves. And to do this, I need to get my ladder, and I'm gonna show you guys. I have another star over here. Let me drop it. And so what I want to do with that is I'm going to grab these cute little characters that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna add this guy. I'm gonna let him sit over here. And then I'm gonna grab this ribbon and swirl his little hat so he stands right there. And before I do anything else, let me go ahead and I took the tag off of one, but I forgot the other one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab the other one, sorry to cross over here, and then I'm gonna put him over here, like that. How fun is that? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Ah, I love it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab this garland that came from Shinoda Design Center, and I love it because it has all of the peppermints that we're going to need. So I'm gonna first make sure that he stops swirling around and just swirl him to whatever side he's going. I'm gonna add some ornaments right here to him as if he is holding this garland and he's helping his friend over here. Let's see. Decorate this beautiful Christmas tree. How fun. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. So what do you guys think? I really had so much fun sharing with you this beautiful peppermint or candy cane lane theme Christmas tree, and I cannot wait to read your comments. So be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know what was your favorite part about this Christmas tree and what theme are you doing or would like me to do here on the channel. I really read all of your comments and I cannot wait to get informed about what you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not seen all of the snowman theme, I'm gonna link it right here, or you can just watch more videos right now. Thank you, consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.